It seems a great many people want to see you return to normal.
I'm scared. Everyone keeps talking about me getting back to normal, and I appreciate it, but this is normal now. It's just taking me a while to get used to it.
Well, normal is what you make of it.
What is that supposed to mean? Do you want me to just pretend like nothing happened? I lost a part of me. A piece of me is gone, and it's never coming back.
Have you ever been watching a show, a movie, read a book, seen a play, consumed a story that showed you something so real, so personal to you, that you almost felt afraid of it? If you had asked me this question around 2 years ago, I would have said no. How could relating to something be scary? How could seeing yourself in a piece of media be uncomfortable? The scene I just played at the beginning of the video was one of those moments for me. RWBY holds a very special place in my heart. I found it during a very dark time in my life, and it became a sort of beacon of hope that I could get lost in for hours. However, I didn't think it would hold such a profound effect on me. The character I was drawn towards the most was Yang. She was of a character archetype that I liked, and I found her sunny personality charming. She would joke, make puns, laugh, smile, and it genuinely made me happy. But I also recognized other traits. She was often quick to anger, could get easily frustrated, and had some very self-destructive tendencies. Tendencies that I was all too familiar with. It was like looking into a mirror I didn't want to see the reflection of. I recognized the signs because I had been down a similar path. And it was only a matter of time before...
Get away from her! Oh, please.
Volume 4 of RWBY, I think, was the season that impacted me the most. Mostly because of how they handled Yang's development when it came to how she processed her newfound disability. Yang is presented as a very strong-willed character, but in this volume, we don't see that. The events of the previous season's finale have left her scarred, both physically and mentally. She is seen having PTSD flashbacks and nightmares at night, seeing what happened to her over and over again. She is struggling to heal because people around her don't see the underlying issues she's dealing with.
A piece of me is gone, and it's never coming back.
It was never just about the arm. The arm was just the reason, the catalyst. But this wasn't about something that could just be physically fixed. It was about how she felt weakened, wounded, about how her strength was forcefully stripped away from her. And we do see her heal. Not because people were pushing her to, but because she eventually allowed herself to feel strong again. She had to do it on her own terms, and it had to be her choice. This isn't a case of, look, a disabled person is doing just fine. Instead, they showed how things like circumstance, outside stimuli, factors like social environment, affect those dealing with something physically disabling. And as a person who has a physical disability myself, Seeing this side of things represented was eye-opening and a breath of fresh air. I love Yang. I love how she is written, and I love how much care they put into showing her ups as well as her downs. Is she the perfect example of what disability representation should be? No, and I don't think there ever will be. But she is a character that matters to me and my experience. And personally, I think that's enough.